Well, hello. Welcome to my presentation. Today, actually, we're going to do a small exercise, a workshop. Yeah, so here we go. For the last 30 minutes of this lovely Wednesday afternoon, we will explore the extraordinary world of smells through a small workshop exercise. The sense of smell is a powerful conduit to memories, emotions, and instincts, and often overlooked in our visually dominated world. Architect Ioanni Palasma believes that the most lasting memory of space is usually its smell, which can play an essential role in capturing and long-term preservation of spatial imagery. Smell and memory share a profound and intimate connection, bridging the external world and our internal tapestry of experiences. It remains one of the most fascinating aspects of human cognition. It speaks the complexity of our sensory and memory system, highlighting how deeply intervened our senses are with our experiences and emotions. When a long-lost scent suddenly flows back, bringing a cascade of vivid memories, they remind of us the enduring, if sometimes elusive, connecting between smell and memory. Today, we aim to elevate and celebrate the subtle yet profound sense guiding through various scents, ranging from familiar to unusual, and triggering comfort and discomfort in you. The chosen materials on the floor are collected scent materials that I picked and collected in and around Masri. They're part of the city and the people who live in it. Some are part of the city's nature, and some represents people's history. In this exercise, I will ask some questions, maybe rather some words of thoughts, and while I ask them, I want you to write or draw down your answers for me on the long paper that you see on the floor. These thoughts can be your first initial thoughts. Take time to answer each round, and I will be giving approximately 5 minutes for you to reflect. Maybe draw your thoughts or mind map them, or make a story. But just keep on drawing, writing on the paper. We have multiple markers colored, pens around the room. Don't be afraid to share with each other, and let's fill up the paper all together. So basically what we're going to do today is that I brought some scents that I collected, and basically we're going to smell them, and I'm going to ask some questions with this text, and we're going to answer them in the piece of paper that you're seeing. You can draw, you can write, you can reflect your emotions, but yeah. You can start maybe. Anybody who would like to?
Do we just grab some?
Yeah, anything, exactly.
Right.
Just, yeah,
Cool.
but I'm gonna ask some questions
Nice.
while we do this.
No. It's yes, it's asbestos. This is actually homicide. This is polystyrene. I don't think there's any smell.
I wanted actually to smell it, and then I was like, no, maybe I should start with this one.
It's very subtle. Oh, we haven't even got to ours yet. Very quick.
Maybe this is quite difficult to...
Okay, are we ready? Yeah. We're gonna pick, yeah.
It's very subtle. Yes.
Some of them are in the plastic, you can take them out as well. And some of them in the jars, you can take them out as well.
This smells almost like chocolate.
Really?
No, the questions are, you're gonna see how it goes. You just pick the object. Okay, are we ready?
We have Ginevra.
Leaving my mark on the screen.
All right. To start the exercise, I would like you to pick one of the objects you chose. The only one that caught your attention the most.
Polystyrene, fine.
And then please grab a pen or a pencil in your other hand and go back to your sitting position. If two people are interested with the same object, then they can sit next to each other. Okay, are we ready?
We have to share.
All right.
This paper, I think it is different.
Have you smelled it? Is it yours?
Yeah, but you can try again.
But then there's another
Okay.
one there.
Now, look at the object. Like physically look at it. And observe it as much as possible.
So what was the question? We're going to do this.
Okay. Now we saw it visually. Now we can close our eyes and take the object closer to your nose. And take a sniff of it and try to smell it. How does this material smell to you? Imagine its tones. How did it smell the first few minutes? And what has it become once you start smelling further? Are you seeing any visuals in your head while you're smelling? Does it remind you of anything from your past or any memories? Maybe you see a color, an object, or a sound when you smell it. Or bring back a memory that you remember. Does it remind you of anything familiar or anything you smelled before? And now I will give you 5 minutes to reflect. Yeah, you can. Anyway, you can draw, you can mind map. Okay. 1 more minute, and then we go to the next questions. Everybody's ready? Yeah. Now, involve your other senses. Open your eyes and see how it looks, sounds. Can you dare to taste it? What kind of material is it made of? Something you like or you do not like? Give your personal opinion on the object. Describe or write using your senses only. What kind of material this is made of, but looking at through your eyes, your ears, not only smelling, and express it with your, yeah. Observation is the key to merging with the materials truly. These materials are not only just things that we found. Like any of us, it has its history and possibly a future. Then slowly drop the objects on the floor. Now, let's imagine this. The material you're holding, the past of it. It was found somewhere in Masri. But before that, it was something. Maybe to someone or for somewhere. What do you think? Where do you think this material was found? Just by your initial observations, what happened to the material that is now here? What is the storyline? All right. The final step is that finally you will let go of this object once we end this presentation. Then the object will be free again and it will be somewhere new. But where and what will happen to the object? Imagine this. It's been a couple of months later, and what happened to the object? How do you think it looks? What kind of shape will it get? Will it stay the same or change? Focus on the change. Try to express the change. What do you think? Would the object survive anything? Will the material decay or not, or rot? Or will it stay the same as it was found now? Maybe your material is not good for the environment. The existence of this material may be insufficient for the world. Do you know anything about the material that you're holding? And how long does it take to decay, or would it smell when it decays? All right, I can see some people are finished. So thank you very much for this little exercise. Maybe if anybody wants to tell their own story, they would like to share. Now we can share any stories of these materials. Is there anybody? All right then. Thank you for joining the exercise. So kind of giving a brief description. So I'm working on archiving, the methodologies of archiving, and working on workshop techniques as performative ways to handle them, basically. And my project is on archiving urban scents and kind of understanding their changes. There are a lot of different changes that are happening in our landscapes, which via climate crisis, it could be because of new apartments, new buildings, technology. And I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to put them into an archive format, which I do these things with workshop ways or actually extracting the smells of these materials. And one of the exercises we did today was one of the ways that I try to understand and answer the questions and speculate with everybody. Yeah, so I just wanted to show that to kind of get a feedback from it. It was a very short one. Usually it takes more like an hour session with people and they can draw and they can write, they can collage. But thank you for joining the session as well.